Good evening, YouTubers. This is the pan I got at a garage sale today, and I was wrong. It's not from Griswold. It's old and worn out. It's probably been through several generations of cooks. But there's the W, and there's probably an A and a G there, and the NER. You can make that out, and an N. So that's a Wagner. Those were made in Ohio. And this one almost looks like it was chrome plated, but I'm not sure. But I mean, that's how smooth it's worn out from just being used for so darn many years. And it cleaned up real easy. I blasted it with oven cleaner twice and let that soak and hit it with some steel wool. Normally, and there's a few flecks of grease in here. If I wanted to get that off completely, which isn't that critical, I would have thrown it in a wood fire and burned all that off to a cinder. But I think I'm going to keep that in there for good luck. Some of the essence of all the people that cooked in that pan before me. And these other pans are. Let me go down the zoom down here. Get it. Come on, focus in there, camera. There we go. The other pans are transitioning. I've cleaned these off whenever I clean them off, and I just oiled them once and kept them in plastic bags till I broke them out of the bags to use. This one I've probably been using for 3 or 4 months. This one here I've only been using for a few weeks. But I just my secret is the coconut oil. I buy it in a big 128 ounce gallon jug, and then I put it in the car in the sunshine and pour it in these yogurt containers. So what I do for a pan after I get all the grease and clean it up, I just put some, helps if I turn the right burner on, put some coconut oil in there and let it melt down. And this other pan I got at the Goodwill store, that's a Rachel Ray. I had trouble reading the signature on the back, but it's that Silverstone or Teflon lining, and the handles are super nice, and it's extra large capacity, so that might actually work for a big batch of potatoes. All right, you don't want to heat the pan up too much, because then I take a paper towel here and just soak that in and let that soak into the pores. I mean, that looks like that's a fine piece of artwork, and I mean, it's been used for generations and generations. I always get the backside too. More grease. And you can see it's kind of like almost a rusty color, but that all darken up into a nice black broken in pan once you cook with it for a few months. Take care of it right, and it's good to go. But as I say, I gotta break this pan in, because I like to stick with one till I get it nice and dark where it's supposed to be. God bless the YouTubers. I'm out with these greasy fingers. Anybody want to shake hands or need a hot oil massage?